not subscribing to that women should make a man feel like a man crap. Like a woman can hand you over masculinity for Valentine's Day. You feeling man enough for me is not my responsibility. You feeling man enough for you ain't my responsibility either. That's an inside job. This shit's called self-esteem. It means external forces should never be able to interrupt your inner mirror status. So if you having a confidence issue, and sometimes we do, it's time for you to hop up on that prayer and meditation. You need to create some type of system within so you never have to look outside yourself for confidence. Because if you continuously looking for somebody else to give you the validation that you want or the self-love that you want, you're going to be disappointed a lot.
Women like that are the reason why Kevin Samuels said, "Buy a dog, die alone," or "These women are going to die alone." Now, I'm not getting on her because she's a black woman, but and I think this is Sun Saray, so I don't know if if I'm correct, this is Sun Saray. So, and she's been on. I've seen her beef with people like Tommy, and probably mostly Tommy because I've seen her and Tommy go back and forth so many times. If I'm correct, now for some reason a lot of her shit pops up on my channel, or at least the shorts. But I saw this one. I don't know why I made it. Just look at this. Okay, first things first. Understand, like, before you even. This is one thing I do admit. Before you even go, want to be with a woman, you do got to build yourself up first. Self-esteem is an esteem to yourself, as Cat Williams will always say. So some there are some things I feel like you should already be secure of before you even get into a relationship. Now, with that being said, everybody falls off once in a while. Now, the thing about a marriage is that, I've always, when one person, like, let's just say when your man is sometimes he's not feeling it, it is your job as a woman to make it, the whole thing, make him feel like a man. It's just like times get hot, times get tough. And even Jordan had to rely on Pippen. That's all I'm really saying. Jordan had to rely on Pippen sometimes. Shaq had to rely on Kobe. Motherfucking the big three had to rely on each other. But even every dynamic duo has to rely on it. When one person is not feeling like 100%, there's always there. Now, granted, should he always, like, if it happens more than one occasion, then yeah, he probably should get some therapy or some shit like that. Maybe even try to meditate. But you, as a woman, you're like the first line of defense. You're supposed to spot that shit out. This is why I tell people, is like, when women ask me what do I want in a woman, and I just keep it simple. I want a woman that knows when to be a cheerleader and when to be a head coach. And I say this all the time: when to be a cheerleader and when to be a head coach. If I'm doing good, just keep cheering me on. I don't need it every day. I'm not one of those dudes that need it every day, but every once in a while it's good to hear, "Hey baby, you doing a good job, keep up the good work." Something like that. Just keep it chugging along. Make a man feel like he's worth doing something. Or he's doing something that's worthwhile. Especially, you know, when it comes to the wife. I'm supposed to feel like, okay, everything I'm doing is worth it. I look at you as just like it's worth it. And some of you women don't know how to do that. This is why I also think sometimes women are the more selfish creatures. We all have our selfish ways, but women are just naturally selfish when it comes to things. It's, and I think that's the problem with most modern women, because a lot of modern women look after themselves, then look in themselves in a relationship. When a man, I keep telling people, when a man marries, he takes the responsibility. He takes some of the burden off your back. That's why when people don't understand, like, something is just like, we take your burden, we take your pain. Now, some of your pain we can't feel, but if some things is bothering you, we gotta understand. As a man, if our woman is not feeling good, we gotta make sure you feel good, because we are doing this for the family. If you want something, a lot of men, we're gonna work for it to get. Our whole fucking existence is about protecting our woman, especially if she's part of building our legacy. Woman is the key to a woman is a key to a man's legacy, especially the right woman. I feel like a lot of modern women don't want that job. But it's just like, but you want a man to like take care of you and all that stuff. And I feel like she's the same way. You want a man to take care of you, but a lot of these, you want a man to take care of you, but what are you doing? Now, granted, you know, now granted, I don't expect my I don't expect my woman to do it all the fucking time, but it's good to know that you got somebody in your corner when you're feeling down. I'm still going to fight that fight, but sometimes you need that little pick me up. It's like you can do this. You just keep going on, keep on moving. A little bit of motivations. Hell, you don't even have to do much. Cook him a little dinner and say, baby, you'll get through this and all that shit if he's feeling bad. If you see he's in a good mood, do something to, put him in a better mood. If he's that's part of the nurturing nature of the woman. And I think a lot of women, especially in this modern women, try to tend away from that nurturing nature. Now the thing is, if a man is reciprocal of that energy, in which a man should be, he's going to give you that energy back. Because when you feel down, I guarantee you, especially the right man, it's going to be reciprocated, because he don't want to see you down. He's not going to leave you there. He's not going to leave you wondering, okay, I did this for you. How come you ain't do this for me? It's got, energy is reciprocated like that. Women like this will always look after themselves first. But I've always said this, most women like this are naturally selfish. So I'm not surprised that women like that say that. But they also the same, just wondering why they can't keep a man in their life either. So I look at stuff like this and I kind of pay attention. These women are so, and I would say, look, just usually I say something like, stay away from women like this. And sometimes it's like that. Even as pretty as it is, some of these women they don't do nothing for you. As pretty as they are, they don't do nothing for you. Now, granted, as a man, sometimes we don't take everything to a woman. We don't need to take everything to a woman, but you should make a man feel like a man. If I don't make you feel like a woman, then I'm not doing my job. So if you're not trying to make a man feel like a man, you're not doing your job either. But this is why it's like a marriage is a partnership. And let's be real, most of these women are not suitable for marriage. I feel like they just want a lot of these women want the wedding, but they don't know what it's like to be a wife. They don't know what it's like to when you're feeling down. It's just like, what are you doing to, make them happy? If you can't make them happy, someone else will. And this is probably why most men, even though I don't condone it, this is why most men stray away and they cheat. So, in conclusion, you know, fuck with people. Like I always say, fuck with people that fuck with you, fellas. Get you a woman that's going to make you look. Get you a woman that's going to make you feel like a man, because a lot of these women, because women like this are only after themselves. They don't care about nothing else but themselves. And look, most women are naturally selfish, so if you have a woman like this, just move on, because a lot of these women are naturally selfish. They out for themselves and they don't want to do nothing. They don't. A lot of these women don't want to do nothing. They just want to sit there and do nothing. I hate doing videos like this because it makes it like I always say, I am red pill ish. I'm not. I don't believe I'm fully red pill, but I am red pill ish. But that's just my thoughts on this type of video. Let me know what you guys think. Till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.